we are either thinking of ourselves or of our family and our possessions. It is a net of me and mine. Due to false identification, we get trapped into it. Surprisingly, a human with limited time period try to grasp and hold on to the things anticipating it permanent. A person who himself is temporary holds on to things assuming it permanent and feel proud of it. All things are subject to change and decay. The bodies which come out of a phenomenon live for a certain time before it gets collapsed. When we know the fact, and even then we become blind to it, this needs to be contemplated. Are we fooled by our own ego mind? Or since majority is fool, so we consider wise ones as fools? Have we ever lived life without an ego? Can't we see all this? Or we want to lead an egoistic life rather than real life? We are actually intelligent fools. We don't know that there is an existence without I even. The stronger is I, the more you are away from the truth. The only difference between human and animal is that animals lack understanding. They do not have brains like us. They cannot think like us. We do n number of things but forget to do one thing, that is to evaporate our ego. We go to fortune tellers, priests, gurus and attend meditation course with ego. Then we say that all these things are useless, as nothing seems to inculcate change in me. This voice is of the ego. If we can see this, then we are awakened. All acts are of no use if you are not able to see what is right and what is wrong. You have to remove the mask to see clearly. Once the mask is removed, there is clarity in life. Now you start living. Earlier you were not living. It was your ego living. It was the ghost of ego who was using your body. To free yourself from this ghost, you need to see the ghost. Just keep seeing and moving. Once you start removing the curtains, finally you will see who is sitting behind these curtains. Instead of fighting with the curtains, just remove them. Majority of us in life just keep asking the questions. What is this? What is that? We seldom act. By listening to the various answers of various people, we get confused. We become knowledgeable idiots. We start reading self-help books, how to be happy, how to become rich. Truly speaking, the publisher becomes rich, not the reader. First of all, what is a question? It is the curiosity of mind to know. Why mind is always curious to know? For the satisfaction of the ego. The question is the ego. Ego is an individual in the universal phenomenon. Thus, it is scared of dying as it has separated itself from the universal phenomenon. In order to live, it has n numbers of questions. The more answers it gets, the more it feels sick, scared, and unsafe. Ego is a parasite of mind. It is must to evaporate ego for any inner journey. Without this, you cannot move further. All your justifications, excuses, ideologies are in vain. You evaporate the ego or stay confused, whatever notion about the destination you have. Notion is notion. It is not truth. Truth will be realized only when you reach the destination. Merely by reading the recipe, dish is not prepared. Your ideas are all theoretical. Unless you walk in the inner journey, truth cannot be tasted. There is a difference between the paper tiger and the actual tiger. If you do something and regret, that is learning. But if you don't do anything and still regret, then it is a real regret. Thus, stop thinking, start practicing. You have limited time in your life. See, wake up, and run. Don't waste your life. It is precious, and you cannot undo it. Rise above your so-called compulsions and self-created problems. Have courage and faith in yourself.